Hi everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you're as excited as we are. I bet most of you know already who we are, but for those who are new to Wizardia, I'll introduce me. I am Eligijus, the Director of Partnerships at Wizardia, and with me is Mindaugas. He is the CEO at Wizardia. So I hope you are really excited about the stream that we are going to reveal our game today. And at the end of the stream, we will have really big news. So make sure to stick with us. And before and after revealing the great news that we have, we will have a quick MAA. We will pick 5 best questions from the comments box that you see on the right side of the screen. And each person will win 40 USD if you pick that person as the best question. So make sure to leave your questions in the box. And today we will be talking about the alpha game release. So I know that you've all been waiting a long time for this, and we are really excited to reveal it to you today. So let me just quickly introduce to you what we will be talking about. So we will introduce you our alpha game dashboard. We will introduce the gameplay, wizards, spells, and some real exciting upcoming features. And as a reminder, stay tuned to the end to learn really big news that we have planned. So, Mindaugas, can you take the microphone?
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Nice to see you again. You see me, I don't see you, but I feel your presence. So really happy to have this stream together with you. As Eligijus mentioned, we're gonna have our first alpha version reveal to you guys. We're really excited. Also, very keen to know what you think about it. So you can comment and you can ask your questions. We will select some of them and answer at the end of the stream. Hopefully some of the questions already will be answered while we progress. And yeah, I guess it's time to start looking at the game. So I will share my screen. Eligijus, I can do that right now, yes?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Everyone's waiting for that.
Yeah, so before we share, so the one thing to mention, of course, you all understand that this is like not the final version of the game. It is still in production, testing, and there's a lot of balancing being done, and the visuals are being polished every day. So keep that in mind. Enjoy what you see for now, and the feedback and suggestions about the alpha game will probably also need to come together. So Eligijus will probably talk about it a bit later, but we're really looking forward for your feedback.
Yep. So just to compliment on Mindaugas, if you guys have any feedback, just take notes, and you always can join our Discord server. We will have a dedicated channel for gameplay feedback, and everyone who has the best and most constructive feedback, they will get rewarded. So that's exciting too for us and hopefully for you.
Yeah. So I have shared my
Yeah.
screen. I'm
Yeah.
already in the game menu there. So here you can see the menu of the arena game. All of the things are still, something that we're working on, and there are some upcoming features that are gonna be there soon. So firstly, let's take a look at like the menu buttons and so on. So obviously you have the play button, which where we are now. This is just a selection for the team. Then we'll have the wizard library. So when you connect to your wallet, you will be able to see all your wizards. In the store, you will be able to obtain more wizards if there's something that you're missing to complete your set, your team. And the training mode is upcoming, where you will be able to test out different kinds of features of the wizards, the synergies of your team, and try to have a better feel of what you're going with and how your strategies are going to work. Then we have like a news section. You see there's a new arena coming up, so the team is also working on several arenas at the time. And we're just gonna see the first one, which is very close to what we have in our concept art. We felt like it's really nice to have something he has already seen to really be built into the game. So this is one of the locations in the core, and you will see that later when we play. So there are different game modes also coming up. You will have an online match for PvP. Currently, we will be demonstrating you a fight versus bots, like a PvE battle. And later you will be able to challenge your friends or somebody online in a private match, just like a duel. And then we will go to the Wizards wizard selection. So here we have our team of some randomly selected wizards. All of them currently are legendary. You can see also placeholder symbols for like body, mind, and soul, so you can balance them out. And the first wizard, maybe let's go to Ta. So I will talk about in general what he is. So as you all know, the Elephant Man, or Ta Muta, with a really interesting name that our lore master always comes up. He always has some story of how it was created. So he's one of the optimals, like the uplifted animals in the game, who are augmented with some future technologies, and all of this is represented in our lore, which will be, included in the later game stages. So we will get to know even more. Here's a short description that he was a neuro stockbroker, for example. He was working for one of the largest hedge funds before the tearing. So they all have like these little stories, and they will come up together in some of the stories that we'll share on our website, and as well in the gameplay itself. So also you can see the spells. So he has like a Earth Split and the Earth Protection. So there are various different spells that we're currently working on for each of the wizards. Most of the wizards have like attack spells, and some of them have healing and protection spells. Like in this case, you can see Earth Protection, which shields allies for 200 damage. So we're playtesting a few spells like this, which heal or shield your team. On paper, they add a lot of more variety on how matches play out, but in practice, at least so far, we are seeing that it just slows down the combat, and in practice, it does not add that much fun. So all the damage numbers are still in the works, so you do not take them as the final numbers. They're being balanced. The main thing is just to show the mechanics of the game and the menu and how it all works. Yeah. What do you think, Eligijus? What do you think? It's like, I think not so much that you play tested, because I've played it, for like 5 versions already. We are working on our play tester team as well together, and then getting feedback, and making sometimes even 4 or 5 updates every week. So what's your first impression?
My first impression is really good. As I saw the whole development process, I saw the first versions, and when I'm seeing this version, it's really well updated, I think. Yes, we need to do a little bit more balancing on the game, but I like it. Sadly, but you guys cannot hear the sounds that this demo has, but we can hear them, and they add a lot of character to the game, I think.
Yeah, I think you can hear the sounds in our AMA into the stream's announcement. So you can hear the sounds, and you can see the visual effects of the spells and how they come together. They're still also in the works, but we're going for that thing that the visual and the sound would match really well, and have really those satisfying sounds, and the feel of the wizards with their unique spells. Like we see Crystal, or now I think her name is already with a T, is a Crystal. So she has a black hole, so she kind of is like a teleporting character, which has these rift type of attacks. And Starfall is like an AoE spell which damages all the enemy team. So we'll see that in a few minutes when we go to the game. And now we could talk a bit about the lore as well. So there are the most popular wizard by far currently is on top of our sales is the S, the Unrestrained. with a weird name, and everybody loves it because it's more or less a genderless thing that's like recycled and rebooted many times. So it's like a robot created for pleasure. So the story behind it is something that usually gives people some interest and some curiosity.
Yeah,
So
and the fun
yeah,
fact would be that S is the first legendary wizard that was bought on Wizardia.
yeah.
So it's not even most popular, but the first legendary wizard that was bought was S. So I think yeah, everybody likes S the most, and we will see most S's in the gameplay that we have in the future.
Yeah, so I will also read a short story because I talked to our lore master before the call, before the stream, and he gave me some short stories about the wizards that we have now. So I'll read the one about S, just not to take too much of your time. So S began showing signs of unregulated behavior long before the tearing. It lashed out at several clients and had rented them that had rented them for their pleasure. This behavior quickly prompted uh, the owner to scrap the android for parts. So S was destroyed basically and kind of disassembled, and S had to fight their way out of the impending destruction and eventually ended up in the junkyards of Icta. Icta is one of the places as well in the old world, a lawless place which is in the current world known as the Brazilian Highlands. Their struggle to survive continued until the tearing, and during which S self-proclaimed to be the Holy Inquisitor of all impulse-guided filth. So it's kind of a comeback, or like a revenge story going on with S. So hopefully we'll have some more stories which connect all this together, and you can find out more about each of your favorite wizards.
I think in the future we could create short comic books about each character because the story is really interesting, and we could show like their life becoming to Wizardia and what they were before. That would be really interesting.
Yeah, so since you mentioned it, Eligius, before we go back to the game, yeah, so since you mentioned comics, so this is actually something that we are working on. We have a couple short stories already in the works, and this is some extra lore things, some things to read and see about each of the wizards are coming up to our website as well. Hopefully, we will have something ready already in this month. So it's gonna be like something for the lore freaks to enjoy, and other people who are, interested more in the story of the game. And
Awesome.
now
That's
we can select the team probably. So yeah, we will definitely have to take S in the team, I think. And let's confirm her, and then we'll have maybe Oleg, because Oleg is also like really this weird character that everybody doesn't understand whether they like him or not so much. He's a more of a augmented character as well. So yeah, let's take maybe.
I think
Oh,
it's our CEO's Tom favorite character, Oleg.
yeah,
Or it's
yeah.
yeah.
I think it is. Yeah, some people really like criticize him for the look and everything, but he's like this calm and peaceful being, which really goes and maybe does some damage when he's frustrated enough.
Yeah.
So
So maybe let's use him.
I think Tao also is very interesting. So I will pick them, and let's see. Maybe we take Oleg, but I really like some of the spells with other guys. So I think Tearing the Impatient has this staff whack. It's a really cool spell.
Yeah, I
But
love
maybe
it
let's
how I love it
yeah.
how it's really dynamic when you pick a character and he just jumps in and has a different animation.
Yeah, so talking about animations, not all of them still have distinct animations, but we can take a look at that now. So I think now, yeah, Crystal has like this wormhole thing that she is appearing, and S has like this swooping in like a jump, and the other characters have a more simple animation for now, but they are also being worked on. And this is not something that we're focusing on at the same time. It's something that the team is working on separately. So also about development team, maybe you had to mention. So we have now I think 12 people working in game production. So some backend, front end developers, and of course the artist teams, game designers. So this team is always working, and there are several things in parallel that we're working on. And the main thing for us now is to uh, concentrate on the balance of the game, because making the game fun to play is something that is the biggest challenge, because on paper it looks in one way, and when you start playing and play testing, it's the balance of the game is what actually matters, to make it more balanced in the way that you will find a different situation more or less that you need to solve right away, and then use your head more.
Yeah, it's probably easy to make a game, but it's really hard to make an interesting, balanced, and a fun to play game.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so is this the team that we want to go with? What do you think, Eligijus? Or
Yeah, yeah.
yeah? Okay,
We
so we
have the
confirm
most
them.
popular characters and the Tom's favorite one, so I think it's a good
Yeah,
team.
yeah. Elephant is really awesome. I mean,
It's my
I don't.
favorite one.
It's your favorite, yeah. I think
Yes.
many people, especially the higher rarity ones that we see in the website as well. It has like these glowing tattoos, so they have this cool like glowing effect, which really like attracts the eye, and hopefully they will come in the gameplay as well. So when you select a legendary one or an epic one, you got those more of a visual effects.
Yeah, and he has a stance like a boxer because his hands is like he's ready for boxing, so
Well,
he
he
looks
is
dangerous.
if I'm not mistaken, he is a body wizard. They both, Oleg and the entire, are body wizards. So this is like not a fully balanced team for now, but we'll see how we get on with this build. So I will press play, and let's see how it turns out. I'm really nervous as well. So yeah, so here you see our arena. So we're still working on like the angle of which would make the wizards look more awesome, and on more animations, because the animations of the wizards are something that takes like really a lot of time. But as we wanted to make it playable as soon as possible, so we are sharing it to you guys, as it is now, and we're still very proud of what we made, because as you remember, most of you probably still in December, we still had like some old designs that we were working on for a while, and then we really decided to uplift everything to the next level. So this is the first build seen publicly officially now of what we have. And I see some comments. Somebody says, "Wow, awesome!" I will not read the others, so I hope everybody likes it so much. So before
I
we
think it's most interesting to people who saw the old version, like I call it the legacy version, and they see this version. So it's like today and night difference.
yeah, so in the screen you see the wizards. So on the left side we have our team, on the right side we have the enemy team, which in this case is computer controlled characters. And on the top you can see the turns. You can skip the turn. I don't recommend doing it, because the fights are not so long, and everything is balanced in the way that the turns are really what matters. It's a turn-based arena battle. So we have the first turn, and this shield symbol means that it's a protective character. So we're still working on like different classes on how they would merge, not only body, mind, and soul, but like the ones who own spells like heal and for example a shield. So then they will have like different symbols, so you can understand what features they have, and some other pop-up windows might come up as well to give you more instruction, of course, as we move on in the future. So Oleg is the first one that has an attack. Now, currently, we're also working on two separate versions of the battle system, especially taking in the mana pool and the health pool, which you can see there are two pools now. But one of our game design solutions was actually to have a single energy pool, which would be mana and the health pool combined. So what it means that when you cast a spell, you in the other version, not in this one, you have you are damaging yourself to cast a spell. So this is something that we're really going for to try to make it more interesting. And this is the build where you have mana points. So Fire Stream and Dark Magic Rain are the two spells that Oleg currently has. And in this diamond here, you can see how much mana it will cost you to cast some spells. And these lock symbols are something that in the future will be consumable slots. So you will have some different consumables like buffs, health potions, and some mana pots if mana is involved, and some other things to augment or buff your character to perform better, or maybe even some potions that could damage the enemy's team. Yeah, so now I think we will start the first turn. So I think at this build, my strategy is always to try to damage everyone as much as I can, or make overall total damage. So I will use the Dark Magic Rain on all the enemies. It's an AoE spell because it will be the most efficient in this case. Yeah, so you can see all these like magic diamonds falling down on them, and there are some really nice sound effects in my headphones as well. I'm sorry you cannot hear it now, but if everybody requests a lot, so we will make a longer like a gameplay demo version apart from the announcement video of like 30 seconds, so everybody could see it more. And now, yeah, we got some damage as well. So now we have S. So S is also has a very strong single attack spell, which is a magic explosion. But currently, I think it's still more effective to try and. Oh no, we see that Amin, I think, has been damaged a lot. So we will try to damage him just to try to take him out of the enemy team. Yes, we are almost got him. Now Oleg is casting Magic Rain on us as well. And what we will do is probably try to kill Amin currently with Ta, and will not use the shield in this case. Bam! And he
That's an
makes this
awesome effect.
really cool elephant like trumpeting sound when he casts it. So it's really awesome. And yeah, we need to make another stream where we can hear the game audio, because I tried to share the application, it somehow does not register. So I just could share my screen. Okay, so we took out Amin, and now we can use probably double damage. Again, Magic Rain. Bam.
I think we're
And
gonna win this.
yeah, I think we're gonna win this too. I think the strategy worked out, and Amin somehow had like a lot of damage. Maybe there was a crit involved. There are still no bubbles that are saying that it was a crit damage or not. So sometimes it's about luck and the percentages. So let's see. Maybe now we use the magic explosion. Yes, let's use the spike spell now. Yeah. So we got the magic spikes. There's casting the rain. So this computer was not very smart. He's always casting not the best spells, so there's not much strategy. So let's for oh, but I see some guys are dying. So let's risk it and try to use the protection spell just for fun. So everybody is protected now. So Oleg got a hit, but he might have died. But protection actually worked well, and we saved some HP. So he is alive, and he can cast another spell. So now we'll use the Fire Stream, which we haven't used yet. And let's see. Let's try to nuke. Whose turn is the next? Is Oleg. So let's try to kill Oleg first. So he will not get the turn. And we got him. And now we still have 2 turns left, and the enemy is left alone. So it's a really nice win. Let's explode him.
I think it's the best win so far, to be honest, because
Yeah, actually, I'm really surprised I didn't play this set. I tried different out. So we have a victory, and we have the winning team, and we're returning to the menu. So yeah, this is the something that we have now. And this is something that you guys also will be able to try out quite soon.
Yeah, Mindaugas, maybe let's try one more time and see if you're just lucky or you're just
Yeah,
good.
let's try with a completely different team. So
Yeah,
let's try to pick Crystal.
yeah, because it's the
Yeah,
first time I'm seeing that you didn't lose any wizards. So
let's try. Let's take
yeah,
Amin, which is like weaker. Yeah, I see he has less health, but he can heal the allies. So let's try to take him. And who can we take? Sering, yeah, just for the staff whack. I don't know why, but I just really love it. It's like a spell which hits you on the head with a stick, basically. So it's just funny to see. So let's go for it. Yeah, and I'll see some notes. Maybe I have something also to talk about.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
let's try the stack back that you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see the staff whack, and I will see also for the notes at the same time. So staff whack. So you swing your staff at one enemy. So it's a single attack spell. And oh, he has the two of the same. So
We're going
let's
to see
try.
more stack backs, I think.
We're gonna see more stack whacks. Let's go. Let's go kill S since we played with her. Yeah. And this is like has this really nice sound effect of like this, and it's like really kicks it in the head. Okay, so let's go. Let's try to burst. As I see that usually this strategy that I use is try to burst one of the wizards really fast, so then you can play around with the turns, how it goes. So we don't really, or do we need to heal? No,
Probably
we
not.
don't.
We can try
No.
kill S probably because she's
Yeah,
the lowest
kill
zone.
us. Yeah, bam. Wow, she
Yeah.
flew away quite far. I think they have like a really weak setup again, so we'll probably go for it really fast. Select one target. So he damaged us a little bit, but we damaged them just even less. But we burst one of the characters.
Yeah.
So let's use on the both. It's gonna be more damage. Bam. Staff whack.
The best one. Maybe let's try
Yeah.
to heal.
Let's try. Who has the least? Let's heal himself. Yeah, because I think he has the weakest defense, so that's why he is, always burst fast. So if everybody burst him, so you get like an advantage in the current build. Let's use staff whack on which one? This one is the weakest one. Oh, I didn't kill him, so he's gonna get the turn. Oh, I
No.
can kill him, but I can kill him using Starfall, so it's gonna be like an easy win again. Look, oh my god. Before when I
Yeah, but
played,
this
I
time.
lost like two in a row. I remember, and now it's yeah. So sometimes against the computer is the random factor, takes you. Yeah, it's an easy win, Eligijus.
Yeah.
So I think we will need to talk to the team to make it more difficult. Of course, everybody likes to win, and I don't see a problem with that as well, especially as playing against computers. So we'll work on the AI, tweak it more, and try to see what they can do to make it harder and more challenging as well.
Yeah, in the future we could probably make different modes like easy mode,
Oh
hardcore
yeah,
mode.
for sure, and also something that I know that they're working on, and we're gonna have a new build on Friday. So yeah, tomorrow. So it's gonna be some of the balancing things already implemented, some of the health pools, and some spell balance, and as well some of the like quality of life stuff. And also the computer will not be able to have two of the same characters, and there's gonna be a different variety of builds. And also we're working on some AI that will actually be connected to what wizards you pick. So the wizards on the other team might be, on a different team setups. Because let's say if you pick all of the mind wizards and then have like a full mind team, and the enemy has a balanced team. So all these things need to be kind of connected, and when you battle the computer, it should make it more interesting for you, especially in the training mode. So the computer will try to counter whatever you picked, and in that way you can practice more. And with real life opponents, of course, you will not know what they have before you start the fight. So this is going to be something where you try to find the best balanced out team, which is statistically doing better than others.
Yeah, that's really awesome, I think. So maybe Mindaugas, we should announce the big news that we have. What do you think?
Yeah, of course. Everybody's waiting for it. Let's not take up of everybody's time, and I hope everybody liked what they saw. And please do, Eligijus, do the honors.
Yeah, so before announcing the big news, just guys, if you have any feedback for us, just join our Discord. You will have a gameplay feedback channel and leave all of your feedback there. As I mentioned in the start of the stream, really constructive and good feedback will be rewarded. So it's not just that you leave feedback and we just check it, but if it's really good and we implement it, you will get something from us too. We really appreciate the community support and interaction in the channels that we have. So I think if you see something implemented that you suggested, you will be like really happy to. At least I would be. And so about the big news, after your feedback, we will collect the feedback for 2 weeks. And after we collect your feedback, make the necessary changes, we will have a global Wizardia tournament where you will be able to compete against the computer and win really big prizes. So just not to disclose all of the prizes that will be in the tournaments, I just can talk about them broadly. So one exact prize that we will have is a 100k Wizardia token prize pool. The second prize will be a wizard that you cannot buy currently, so nobody has it, and you will all be the only person if you win who will have that wizard. And of course, you will be able to win other wizards as well. So we will have a separate stream about the tournament, which is really exciting for us. And just before the tournament, every person that has an NFT will be able to actually try the game and practice for the tournament. So I hope it's really exciting for you guys as it is for us. And just stay tuned for more information. Maybe Mindaugas, you have something to add.
Yeah, just I remember that we did not try Chikara in the first build, and I just turned it on. And some of
Yeah.
the spells also, what I loved also, that most of the spells you can target whoever you want, but some of the spells will be that like this hand cannon, so where you don't really select enemy character, and it just randomly selects one. So now it's currently pretty weak, but all these random spells will have a bit more power, and you will be able to kind of risk a little bit and to try and use to inflict more damage.
Yeah, that's awesome. I see you really loved playing the first two rounds as you won both of them.
Uh, Actually, one of the most satisfying things is actually these sound effects that go together with the animations. So now I'm really excited also to share like a short video, like presenting maybe all of the visuals and animations, like for every wizard maybe. So we'll talk about it together with you, and then try to prepare some nice overview of the spells, and something like just to enjoy and listen on your headphones on how awesome these effects are.
Awesome. Awesome. Do you have anything to add about the tournaments, or should we leave more information
Uh,
about the stream?
yeah. So the good thing is that there is a tournament coming. We'll have some also testing done before that within our internal team, and I can just say that there will be a chance to play and then to kind of try out a demo even before the tournaments. But we'll talk about it probably on the stream, and we'll be announcing all the tournament system and everything connected to that. Just uh, let's keep in touch and follow our social channels, because the one thing that I really loved coming up to this AMA, I was watching myself also on like Discord and then Telegram, all the making of videos where we were showcasing like development of the 3D characters and like all these little things. Is I always love the show, like how things are made and how it's made. I think it's called on the Discovery or somewhere. So I really like to see how the guys are working, and then you see I really love the progress of sculpting the characters. So I sometimes just call some 3D artist and just while we talk, I ask them to kind of show how they work. And I think many guys are interested, so we'll have more of that content as well coming up.
Awesome. Awesome. So maybe let's move to the next part of the stream. Maybe let's go to community questions. What do you think? So guys,
Yeah, let's do
if
it.
yeah, guys, if you can just give us a few minutes, I'll play a short video for you and we will pick the questions as we go. So see you in 1 minute.
Discover Wizard NFTs and how you can benefit now at Wizardia.io. Trade them, rent them, rank them up, and earn from your arena battles. This is S. Recycled and rebooted one too many times, its cybernetic shell has been adapted to cater to an array of desires. Unlocked by the tearing, S believes that true Judgment Day has arrived, and they will deliver the judgment. Be the first to buy Wizard NFTs at Wizardia.io.
Yeah, so Mindaugas, maybe we are ready with some questions.
Yeah, I can see one of the questions is quite simple, but also very important. So Elra Dave asked us, is there a plan to add more wizards in the future? And the second part of the question was, what is the time expected for each battle? So, of course, there is a plan to add more wizards. One of them will be also something that you will see quite soon. So I think in the next stream we'll talk about it as well, because it is connected to the tournaments. We'll not spoil too much now. And of course, there is a plan. We have our pipeline of wizards coming up, of these like original wizard collection with their lore and everything. So we do not plan to have too much of them, because they're the most important for the original wizards, that they will participate in the summoning of other wizards, which is like our breeding mechanic. So this is something that's very important for everyone who is owning the wizards now, because there will be a limited amount of them in total. So they will be like the start of some bloodline, and they will be something that will influence the wizard quality of the ones who are summoned or bred in the breeding mechanics. And what is the time expected for each battle? So we're working on it, making it up to 2 minutes. So more or less 2 minutes time is something that's our goal. But it's of course really depends on how long you take for each turn. So in PvP, the turns will be limited with some time, like 30 seconds, for example. And in PvE battles, there is no time limit, so you can take as long as I do now. You can see the screen, everything is standing, and you can just skip the turn if you don't want to go, but you will not need to rush that much. So I think I answered this fully. I will see for more questions. Maybe Eligijus, you found something that you would like to answer.
Yeah, I think the second question is really important. Will the game be playable on web, or should we download the game to Windows, etc.? So currently we are working on two versions, on a downloadable version and on a web version. But I think we will go with the web version. You will set up your team there, and after you have your team, you will just log in into the game, and you will be available to play on web. No need to download anything. So I think it makes life easier for you guys and for us too. If you have any thoughts about that, they are welcome on the Discord channel.
Yeah, I also will add a little bit. So the plan is, of course, to have a cross-platform game, so you would be able to play it even on mobile in the future. And the PC downloadable client is something that we have now, and what's coming up is the web version. So the web version is the most easy way to actually for everyone to access and try out. So this should be the first approach. But in the future, all the versions should be in sync together. Because everybody who has a more powerful computer, they will definitely want to set the settings to maximum to really enjoy the game in the full glory.
Yeah, but we are aiming at the moment. We are aiming for everyone to easily connect to Wizardia and just enjoy the game. And in the future, we will strive for the high quality of the downloadable version.
Yeah, so let's see what more. Yeah, I can see one interesting question. Will it be possible to obtain artifacts for heroes in the future? Weapons, armor. So weapons and armor is not something that we are separately discussing, as we have announced before, and I think some of the info is already available in the light paper and definitely is in our game design document. So it is the artifacts which will be able to you will be able to craft within the game. It does not necessarily mean that it's going to be like a weapon. It could be a weapon, but it might be some item that affects each of your wizards' abilities or augments their spells and so on. So yes, it will be possible, and you will also be able to craft them within the game.
Awesome. So maybe I can pick another question, find a really important one.
Yeah,
So
very
is
good.
it possible to play with only one character, or three are required at once? So yes, three are required at once to play the Wizardia game. And in the tournament that you will have in the near future, you will have to have at least 3 wizards to participate in it. Do you have anything to add in regards to this question?
No, I think it's very plain and simple question. So the
Yeah,
only
at
thing
least
that
3.
in the future we're planning to have these traveling wizards who will be able, you could be able to rent them out, but the main thing that currently, you need 3 of them.
Awesome. Do you
Yeah,
see
and
one more,
now
Mindaugas?
one more. I can see quite. I know it's like the last one, so I really want to pick a good one. There are some ones that that we have answered like before and in some other streams. So I really want to pick a question that's really connected to the game more. So maybe you will find one and you can give me. So I will do another attack somewhere on the stream.
Yeah, let me check.
We need to see. And
Yeah, I think a really good one is by Daniel Lishka. If you can find it, Mindaugas.
yeah.
I can ask it maybe, or you will ask.
Yeah, I can see the question.
Yeah.
So what if the magic points of my wizards goes to 0 during battle? Is there any chance to increase the magic, or what else can he do in the battle before he dies? So it's a really good gameplay question. Thank you, Eligijus, for finding it. As you can see, it's still there, and it's not running out. Maybe we can try to run out. So when you run out, you will basically need to skip the turn, but there's also some mana and HP regen, which every turn it kind of heals a little bit or restores some mana. Of course, the complete turn has to pass, so then you have another chance to attack, but the fights for now should not last that long. And as I mentioned, also when we are working on these 2 models now, so definitely in the beginning it might be one of those 2, but for the final version we're really going, but it's harder to balance, to have just one energy pool which will connect mana and the health pool. So there will be just one pool which you will have to watch very carefully, because releasing powerful spells will cost you some of that energy. Here, not enough resources to cast. So basically, we are in the situation, because I was healing and defending a lot in this match. I was really not concentrated on the battle. So now I can see I wasted out all of my mana points. So I have to skip the turn basically now. But when I have a mana potion, so then I will be able to restore it and then have another chance to attack.
So yeah, I think this only shows that if you do not pick carefully what you do in the battle, you will lose. Because it seems that you will not win this one.
Yeah, currently it's sort of here you can see some of the mana points already recharged, so we can use now. Yeah, this one we will probably lose, but I was defending a lot, and it seems that it's not balanced enough. Also, what we were talking about for the defensive style. Of course, these defensive spells will be something that you will probably use as counters more, because when you expect some powerful spell, then it is useful to defend. So defense is not a strategy itself as for a whole match, but for one turn, for example, it's something that you might want to think about.
So let's see, it's 2 against 2. It's really close.
2 against 2. Yeah, but this guy is super healed, but he's weaker. So
yeah. I think you will need to skip your turn with this one.
Yeah, oh my god, no! No.
Oh, it's your turn again?
Yeah, because this guy has died already, so it's my turn. So now I can protect. I have 6 and 2. Oh, I need to damage. I need to damage her.
Yeah.
Then it's gonna be 1-on-1. But now...
Yeah, it's now 1-on-1 and...
What? What happened?
You just got one of your wizards killed. It was 2-on-1.
Ah, yeah. No. Okay. So let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. It's the same attack. Yeah. This is not balanced well. So I think I'm done for now. But let's go. Amin is always weak, but yeah, this time we lost.
Yeah, sadly, but
that's why we have to end the stream. I'm really ashamed now.
So any closing thoughts, Mindaugas?
Well, the closing thoughts is, the main thing what I'm looking for is now for everybody's feedback to really get to know what you guys thought about it, and let us think on what you think should be the next things that are added, or like little things that you notice that are not completely good and not to your liking. So we'll definitely pass it along to our game design and game development team, and we'll discuss it with them, and some of the things might be implemented. And I think we can even find some really nice rewards for people as well who will be participating in the testing, or who give the best advice and kind of ideas on what we can improve it with. So I will ask you, Eligijus, to also try to work with me together to read and find the best comments, and then find some rewards for those guys as well.
Yeah, not a problem with that. And guys, the questions that we picked with Mindaugas, we will reach out to you and we will send you the prizes. So stay tuned, and thank you for the amazing stream, Mindaugas.
Yeah, thank you. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you soon, and stay hyped. Tournaments are coming.
Yeah, bye guys.